Long before Lagos became a city of glass and steel, long before traffic horns and neon lights filled its streets, there was a place called EKO. EKO was not a city then. It was a humble fishing settlement, a cluster of huts by the waters of the lagoon. Every morning, the people cast their nets. Every evening, they gathered by the fires, telling stories of gods, warriors, and spirits that lived beneath the waves. The lagoon was their lifeline. It gave them fish, it carried their canoes, it connected them to neighboring villages. But it was more than water. To the people of EKO, the lagoon was alive. It washed. It listened. And sometimes, when the moon was full, it whispered. One such night, as the moon rose high, the waters began to shimmer with an otherworldly glow. A young boy, curious and barefoot, crept toward the shore. His eyes widened as ripples of blue light danced across the lagoon like living stars. From the depths emerged a spirit, a woman crowned in coral beads, her hair flowing like seaweed, her voice carrying the power of waves crashing against the shore. She reached out her hand and placed a seashell in the boy's palm. It pulsed like a beating heart, glowing softly in the dark. Her words were a prophecy, "Child of EKO, these waters are sacred. Guard them well. For one day, this place will grow, from a village of huts into a city that shakes the earth. But never forget, the soul of Lagos is here, in the lagoon." The boy hid the glowing shell, but the spirit's words stayed with him. Years passed, and soon strange sails appeared on the horizon. Tall ships, wooden giants from across the sea, carrying men with pale faces and curious eyes. The Portuguese had come. They traded mirrors and wine, gunpowder and iron. In return, they sought spices, ivory, and slaves. The Oba of Lagos welcomed them with caution. To the villagers, these strangers seemed powerful, but also dangerous. They called the land by another name, Lagos. A word that would spread far beyond the shores of EKO. The village would never be the same again. That night, the boy returned to the shrine of Ogun and Yemoja. He placed the glowing shell before the altar, and it lit the room with a strange fire. In its light, he saw visions, roads carved through forest, bridges rising across the lagoon, towers of stone and glass piercing the clouds. He saw markets bursting with people, music echoing in every street, carriages that moved without horses, lights brighter than the sun. The future of EKO was revealed, not a village, not a town, but a giant, restless, noisy, alive. The spirit's words were true. But with greatness came struggle. In the 1800s, the destiny of Lagos took another turn. The British arrived, armed with cannons and treaties. In 1861, Lagos was annexed, claimed as a colony of the Crown. The lagoon that had once carried only fishermen's canoes now echoed with the thunder of warships. The streets filled with soldiers and traders, merchants and missionaries. Colonial rule reshaped Lagos. The people were taxed, their rulers controlled, their traditions tested. But Lagos was stubborn. Its markets thrived, its culture endured, and its spirit, that ancient spark of the lagoon, refused to be broken. As the 20th century dawned, Lagos began to grow faster than anyone could imagine. Railways and bridges stitched it together. Tin and cocoa wealth flowed through its markets. Balogun, Idemota, and Yoruba buzzed with trade. And then came the music. Highlife, Juju, Afrobeat, sounds that carried Lagos' heartbeat to the world. Fela Anikulapo Kuti gave voice to its struggles and its strength. The third mainland bridge stretched across the lagoon like a giant's arm. People poured in from every corner of Nigeria, drawn by the promise of work, of money, of survival. Lagos became a city of hustle, a place where dreams were made, and sometimes broken. Today, Lagos is no longer just a city. It is a force of nature. Over 20 million souls call it home. The markets overflow, the streets never sleep, the music never stops. From the glass towers of Victoria Island to the sprawling suburbs of Ikorodu, Lagos stretches farther every year. It is the economic heart of Nigeria, the cultural capital of Africa, a place of endless chaos and endless opportunity. And yet, beneath the bridges, beneath the skyscrapers, beneath the noise and the neon, the lagoon still shimmers. The spirit still watches. The seashell still hums. Lagos may be a megacity now, but it will always be EKO, a child of the lagoon, forever guided by the whispers of its waters.